297,000 miles on this bad boy. So you're probably wondering why I had to come over here and move a truck out of the way and come into a different driveway that you're not used to. Well, this is actually my parents' house, and my Corvette is actually stored here because my wife and I currently rent and we don't have a garage, so my mom and dad were very, very nice to let me store it here in their garage. I'm very blessed with great parents. So that's why we are here today, and I'm going to show you my car that I have been patiently waiting to drive for quite a while now. I am typically not a spring or summer person because I cannot stand warm weather, but because we live in Pennsylvania, I know that it is a reality, and whenever that reality comes, I'm very happy to be able to drive my car again. So, without further ado, let's go see the Corvette. But before I get it out, I want to tell you that in the past, well, I bought it in 2009, this is currently 2018, every single year that I've gotten it out in the springtime, of course it sat for 6-7 months sometimes before I finally got her back out. And the clutch pedal would be completely loose, like there's no pressure behind it at all. I'd have to push it out, and then I'd have to pump the clutch pedal a couple hundred times for it to finally work. So last spring, my dad and I replaced the slave cylinder and the master cylinder, so that should be completely taken care of this year, which we will find out very shortly. I'm very excited to see if it actually works for the first time. And I have a plug in the wall right here, which leads to a battery tender, because also in all the years past, my battery was always completely dead as a doorknob. Every spring I went to start it, and it was always a fiasco. It was upsetting because I had to push the car out, jump it, and then let it run for a while to charge the battery, plug it up, hook it up to a charger, and that was just a nightmare. So I got a battery charger on Black Friday last year, plugged it in, and it is doing very, very well. And as you can see right here, here is my little battery tender, and she is green, which means the battery is fully charged and ready to start. And if you've watched my previous video about my Corvette hitting a cornfield, you might recognize this. So this is what I keep my car in. Don't mind the dummy right here. My mom works in nursing, and she has a dummy. His name is Frank. Say hi to Frank, everybody. Frank. You okay, buddy? He's sleeping right now. But the car stays in here because I cannot stand dust being on my car. And I used to use an actual car cover, but as anybody with a black car knows, they're very easy to scratch. And so with this, I never have to actually have a car cover touch it. I built this out of PVC pipe and material. My wife and I sewed Velcro on everything, so it is legitly made. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a breeze going here, but none of the breeze is actually touching the car, so no dirt is inside touching the vehicle as well. So every time I get it out for the year, now, sorry about this, but when I put it away this past September, I did not get a chance to wash it before I put it in here, so she is a little dirty right now. But mark my words that whenever I do wash it and put it in here for the winter time, when I get it out 6 months later, it is crystal clean. No dirt on the car, no dust. I can get it out and drive it right away. And this has been a I forget what it was, $483 or something like that I paid for this, for all the materials. But it's been well worth it. Now let's get the car out. Excuse my garage door. I don't have one of those fancy door openers, so I got to open it by hand, so I can't have one of those theatrical moments, but I'm going to open the door right now. Alright, so one of the things you'll notice here is I actually have to duck down to walk in here. But as you can see, I'm able to come in here and I can take off my, right here's the cables that were for the battery tender, and I can take those battery cables off. Just like that. Drop the hood down a little bit. Moment of truth, let's see if she starts. By the way, if you're wondering why I am deciding to start doing car videos more often since I've had a YouTube channel for like 8 or 9 years now, it's basically because Street Speed 717, Jimbo's channel, Guitarmageddon ZL1, and Vehicle Virgins, and Dirty Max Jack, we can throw him in there too. All those guys, I watch all their videos, I subscribe to all of them, I keep up to date every single day they come out, and they have really inspired me to do more with my car, because basically I was doing things with my car for the last 9 years but never filmed anything, and if I would have started back in, I'd have a lot more to film about, obviously, because 9 years of having the car. But I want to give a big thank you to those guys. I doubt they're going to watch this video, but if they do, thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. I appreciate all your content, love your vehicles, and thank you for inspiring me to do this with my YouTube channel. Thank you. As you guys can see, she did start up, and the clutch pedal was completely there, unlike the last however many years. But like I said, she is a little dusty, but she sure looks good for being dusty. You can see she's got beautiful shine. I use only Adams products, and red calipers. Sorry for the wind noise, because I'm sure there's a little bit here. I got classic plates on her. I hope you like those glamour shots as much as I did. Like I said, she's not perfectly clean, but she still looks pretty darn good for sitting for 7 months, 6 months. But no spring introduction would be correct if I didn't take it for a quick test drive. So let's take you along on that. I can't even explain to you how excited I am right now. I always get so super excited, like a kid in a candy store, when I finally get to drive that car for the first time of the season. That was awesome. It's a little chilly outside. It's like 42 degrees out, so it was definitely cold with the top off and the windows down, but it's well worth it. Basically, I bought this car in 2009 on January 30th. I was 19 years old. So I've had the car now for 9 years, and it has been epic to drive. The only thing I've had to do to it was an alternator, which is it. That is the only problem I've had with it, knock on wood. I am taking it to Atlanta, Georgia this year. For the first time, I'm actually taking it on a long trip. I've never taken it on a long trip before, so I'm excited / nervous because I don't want anything to happen to it, or stone chips, because this does not have a clear bra on it or anything. It's just paint, and I can't afford to get a clear bra because they're expensive. But yes, they are worth it if you have the money. So that's what we're looking to do this year, and my next video will be probably of washing the car, because it does need washed, it needs waxed. It's going to look a lot better than it does now here in a couple weeks. But I just wanted to show you guys the car for the first time this season. I have a lot of things planned for this, a few little things here and there I want to do, and also get some questions and some answers from you guys, because I have a few questions regarding some things I want to do to it, but I want to get your opinion on what you have done to your car, or how you think I should go about fixing / replacing the problems I'm having. So yeah, I hope you guys can follow along with me, and I appreciate you watching this video. I know it's a short one, but it's well worth it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's a huge help. If you feel like subscribing, please do. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.